Hey guys, me again, BDP Radio Time. Hello radio listeners, it is Brandon, and it just seems like we can't keep our promises. Yep, we seem to tell you we'll be back, we're making our big internet comeback, but it seems like we just can't pull it off, seemingly, so, this episode will kind of make up for that. You know what? If I ever say we're coming back, don't believe me. Still follow us as usual. We'll do the rundown. We'll get some more sources. This was kind of unannounced. I decided to do this last broadcast spur of the moment. We'll still have to make an account to, continue our hours. But let's have a good event. I'd like to do some interesting stuff for you tonight. We've got a lot of interesting stuff as opposed to science and physics and the normal stuff, so stay tuned, because later on we'll be talking about 11 true facts about lying, but first we'll be talking about 10 facts about crime in the United States, and we've got a special guest here tonight that will be talking to you. So let's first go with a good song I just love called Valentine's Day by Linkin Park. Enjoy.
My insides all turn to ash, so slow, and blew away as I collapsed, so cold. A black wind took them away from sight, and now the darkness over that night, and the clouds above move closer, looking so dissatisfied, but the heartless wind kept blowing, blowing. I used to be my own protection, but not now, 'cause my path has lost direction somehow. A black wind took you away from sight, and now the darkness over day that night, and the clouds above move closer, looking so dissatisfied, and the ground below grew colder as they put you down inside, but the heartless wind kept blowing, blowing. So now you're gone, and I was wrong. I never knew what it was like to be alone on a Valentine's Day, on a Valentine's Day, on a Valentine's Day, on a Valentine's
That was Valentine's Day by Linkin Park, and, you just don't want to be alone on a Valentine's Day. That remains true. I don't care who you are. So, as promised, we're going to move on to 11 true facts about lying, but I'd rather not go into deep all 11 points, because, That's a lot. So, and we've got a 30-minute show, so let's get into this. We might do the first few. Number 1. Americans tell an average of 11 lies a week. Some more than others, I imagine. Some days I feel like the number 11 just keeps popping up everywhere in my life. This is on this website we're using. There are 3 lies people are willing to accept in online dating. Small exaggerations, which is the first one, like lying about an inch in height or a few pounds. The second is things you can hide, like calling yourself a non-smoker when you're a casual smoker. And number 3 is idealizing things that might come true, like a new hobby. Number 3 on this list, the most famous moment of honesty in history is a lie. That's a misconception on my part. Number 4, people tell more lies in January than any other month. Interesting. I wonder why. Number 5, the top lies about food include portion size and eating cookies. So, I won't go on. This is from www.11points.com. Read on. It's true facts about lying. That was anticlimactic. I thought there might be something good in there, as there usually is in our BDP radio segments. Later on tonight in BDP radio, we are going to be looking at 5 bad speech habits to avoid. And we're going to have a special guest speaker to present that to us, along with me, Brandon. And we will also, but before that, we will be looking at 10 facts about crime in the United States that will blow your mind. Alright, we're going to move on to the next song. We will be listening to Thinking of You by Katy Perry. Enjoy.
Comparisons are easily done once you had a taste of perfection, like an apple hanging from a tree. I pick the ripest one, I still got the seed. You said move on, where do I go? day.
Thinking of You by Katy Perry is always a good song to listen to. Oh, crud. We're having some technical difficulties, but we got that taken care of. Alright, as promised, we are presenting 10 facts about crime in the United States that would blow your mind. So, fact number 1. We're not going to present all of them, of course, because that would be not a good thing. Number 1. The city of Detroit, Michigan literally looks like a war zone, and violent crime is thriving. So far this year in Detroit, car thefts are up to 83%, robberies up to 50%, burglaries are up to 20%, and property destruction is up to 42%. That's a lot for those of you that don't know. Number 2, lawmakers in Illinois say that violence has become so rampant in Chicago that the National Guard needs to be sent in. In just one night last week, 7 people were killed and 18 were wounded, mostly by gunfire. In fact, there have already been 113 murders in Chicago just this year. The city of Phoenix, Arizona has become the car theft capital of the world, as millions of illegal aliens who can't get work have found that stealing cars can be very profitable indeed. Just the top 3, very shocking stuff. We live in a world where crime is very, very present. So, coming up soon, actually next, after this next song, we will be having a special guest present to us 5 bad speech habits that to avoid. And you'll meet our special guest. Later on, we got something special planned for you here on BDP Radio. We'll head to commercial, and then we'll head to our songs, so stick around, stay tuned. Of course, we have our rundown going on, so stay tuned. This next song you will hear after everything goes on will be Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol.
We'll do it all, everything on our own. We don't need anything or if I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? I don't quite know how to say how I feel. Those 3 words are said to